poor little boy comes near a toy shop and starts looking at the toys. He picks up a toy and starts admiring it. The shopkeeper sees him, comes over, takes the toy from him, and says, "Hey kid, put that down. You'll make it dirty." The poor boy says, "Sorry, auntie, I was just looking. The toys look really nice." The shopkeeper replies, "If you like them so much, tell your mom to buy one for you. It's Christmas and parents give gifts." The little boy says, "But my mom doesn't work, right?" The shopkeeper says, "I guess that. She must be lazy. That's why you're so dirty. Now get out if you're not going to buy anything." The boy replies, "No, I will buy it. I'll work hard and buy it myself." The shopkeeper says, "I don't think you'll ever have that much money. This toy costs $25. The poor boy says, "It's okay. I'll work very hard and buy it myself, auntie." He picks up his bag and leaves. He goes to collect garbage from streets and shops. After picking trash from one shop, he starts walking again. A man dressed as Santa Claus sees him and says, "Wait, do you want to join a game?" The boy replies, "What game?" The man says, "This one. Look at this board." The boy says, "I can't read." The man says, "You're so big and still can't read?" The boy says, "I don't go to school either." The man replies, "What a careless mother you have. Kids should go to school. But fine, it's not your fault your mom is like that. Let me read it for you. It says, 'Make a wish and it will come true.'" The little boy asks, "Any wish?" The man says, "Yes. So write your wish." The boy says, "But I don't know how to write." The man says, "That's the rule of the game. Only kids who can read and write can play. Sorry, kid, I can't help you." The boy picks up his bag and walks away, collects many bottles and garbage and sells them. With the money, he returns to the same toy shop to buy the toy. But the shopkeeper has already sold it to another boy. She says, "You're too late." The boy says, "But I told you to keep it for me." The shopkeeper replies, "You don't tell me what to do." The poor boy tries to grab the toy from the rich boy and says, "Let go. I saw it first." The rich boy says, "No, my dad bought this for me." The rich man pushes the poor boy and says, "Leave my son's toy. If you want toys, ask your parents to buy them for you." He takes his son and leaves. Then the same man dressed as Santa Claus comes to the shop and says, "Please prepare this list. These toys are for some children." The shopkeeper says, "Sure." Then the man sees the poor boy on the floor and asks, "What are you doing here, kid?" The poor boy says, "A man pushed me because I tried to take his son's toy. I had saved money by selling bottles to buy that toy." The man says, "Don't be sad. Get up. Christmas is about joy, peace, and love." The boy says, "Then why does everyone treat me badly? There's no peace or love for me." The man says, "You're right. Do you remember the wish game?" The boy replies, "Yes, but you said I can't join because I don't know how to read or write." The man says, "That's true, but this time I'll make an exception just for you. So what is your wish? Do you want a toy or something sweet?" The poor boy says, "No, not that." The man asks, "Then what's your wish?" The boy says, "I want to see my mom." The man says, "That's easy. Let's go to your house." The boy says, "My mom doesn't live at home. Actually, I don't have a home." The man asks, "Then where is your mom?" The boy replies, "She's in the sky, but I don't know how to get there. I can take you to the last place where I saw her. Maybe that will help." The boy takes the man to his mother's grave and says, "Hi, Mom. I brought Santa Claus so he can help me see you." The man starts crying. The boy asks, "Santa Claus, why are you crying?" The man replies, "Because you didn't tell me your mom was here." The boy says, "Nobody lets me speak. That's why I'm dirty. That's why I don't go to school. Because my mom isn't here to send me, and I live here near her. My only wish is to see my mom again." The boy asks, "Why isn't the wish working? You said any wish can come true." The man replies, I'm sorry I couldn't make your wish come true." The boy says, "Mom, why don't you come? It's Christmas and you're not here. All kids have parents. Why not me? I just want you to come and hug me." The man says, "Son, if you allow me, I can take care of you." The boy says, "But you're Santa Claus. How can you?" The man replies, "I'm not really Santa Claus, but please let me take care of you." The boy looks at the sky and says, "Mom, do you allow it? I think you just said yes." The man hugs the boy tightly. Narrator, final message. Some people cry when they don't get an expensive phone, but some children fight every day just for a single bite of food.